Okie dokie, welcome to First Impressions, Adrian Legend.
And BMX Dream.
And we just saw Spider-Man Homecoming with 3 special guests, but they couldn't be here today.
No.
And this movie was pretty goddamn good. I
definitely agreed. I agree. It was definitely awesome.
This was definitely to me one of the better as a die-hard Spider-Man fan. You know, for a very long time. I've seen all the Raimi movies. I've seen all the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I can honestly say this is one of the better ones, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Without question, one of the better ones. Is it better than Spider-Man 2? I need to give it an extra viewing to get to that assessment. But let's talk about this thing.
Okay.
You want to start us off?
Sure. This was definitely a really good movie. I loved the casting in this thing. The casting in this movie was insane. Tom Holland as Spider-Man, I mean, perfect choice.
He was great.
I loved him as Spider-Man.
He felt more like a teenager.
Yeah.
Which is what Spider-Man is. He's a teenager.
Exactly. It showcased his athleticism, and it showcased him, as AJ said, as him being a teenager.
Well, that's what he is. He's like...
Yeah.
It's refreshing to finally see a Spider-Man that doesn't look like he's in college.
Exactly.
Because like I said, I like Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
No, I like Maguire and I like Garfield in the roles, but they felt like they were playing like college Parker.
Right.
This is the first time we're seeing like high school
Parker,
like 15-year-old Peter Parker.
Right.
The Peter Parker that has a hard time trying to balance his superhero life and personal life.
Yeah, definitely.
He was awkward at talking to girls.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was good.
Oh,
Tom Holland did a really good job.
Tom Holland did a great job. I like the support. I like the supporting guy, the guy in the chair, the supporting guy, Ned. Supporting his best friend Ned was hilarious in this movie.
I know a lot of people didn't care.
Funny moments.
I know a lot of people didn't care for like the Disney cast. They didn't really bother me all that much. I mean, they were just there.
They're
kids. They're really kids.
Exactly.
It's very tricky, criticizing kid actors.
Yeah.
It is tricky. I mean, were they annoying? In some scenes, yeah, some was annoying. If we go that way, they were going back to the movie theater.
Yeah, that would not be good.
This will go down Hempstead. We'll be back, on
the right track.
Exactly.
And we're good this time. Okay, so.
But yeah, I didn't care. I didn't care for this character called Michelle. She was just there.
Yeah.
I don't know why she was
bland.
I have no idea what the hell she was doing here.
Very, very bland. Very vanilla.
Vanilla. She had no character. Like, this actress kept saying, "Oh, she's very smart, very intellectual, always in her books."
No.
You're barely in the fucking movie.
Yeah. She may be in the books, but she was barely in this movie.
Yeah. Like, look. I had no idea what your character was like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you suck. And you're not a good actress because
there was no development either.
There was nothing going on there.
No, they just don't explain anything. She was just kind of there.
The girl who played Liz Allen.
I liked her.
She was okay. I like her. I like the fact that Peter didn't get the girl in the end.
Yeah.
And I like the fact he didn't get that. The hero kisses the girlfriend thing.
Yeah, it's true.
I like how they turned it on its head.
Yeah.
Because again, this is like Peter.
Sent the love interest dad to jail. Spoiler.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Stop jumping the shark all the time.
Let's jump in the shark. Okay. Oh, anyway, that brings us anyway to our next point. Michael Keaton as the Vulture.
I gotta step on you for this one. I gotta step on this. Michael Keaton is my all-time favorite actor. I love Michael Keaton, not because he did Batman, but he's done a lot of good shit in the past, and recently he's done a lot of good movies like Spotlight, The Founder, and whatnot. Seeing Michael Keaton in a comic movie again, got me as a fan excited. And him as the Vulture, not a big Vulture fan. Never liked the Vulture. But him as the Vulture.
Right.
Gotta say, I like this interpretation of him. I like this, this blue collar guy who is really looking out for his family.
Right.
I understand his motivation. I like it.
Yeah.
He was like, he was one of the better, Marvel.
Kind of gives it a more sympathetic aspect to a villain a little bit.
He was
not overly, but a little.
Nah, he was definitely one of the better villains of the MCU. And in my opinion, if Michael Keaton was not in this movie, I don't think I'll be praising it as high as I am.
No.
Because Michael Keaton gave this movie some emotional weight.
Oh, definitely.
He didn't come across as one-dimensional to me. He came across as more than that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like to me, Michael had a well-rounded character.
Definitely. I liked Michael Keaton in this movie. He was well-played character, actually.
Of course, we had Marissa Tomei as Hot Aunt May.
Oh, yeah.
I know people criticize the kids. I thought
May.
Yeah, people criticize the kids as being not that good. I thought Marissa Tomei was kind of bleh.
She was hot, but
I don't give a fuck if she's hot.
No, she was hot, but she can't act. She was not a very good actor in this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't buying it.
Yeah.
I've seen hotter looking women than Marissa Tomei. She has no ass and no tits.
Okay.
And she has an okay face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're easily impressed. I need me not so much.
You probably need a couple of drinks before you found her attractive. Anyway.
I never said she was an ugly woman. I just said she has no ass and no tits.
Okay. Well. All right, let's see. Who else can we talk about?
No, I'm not my bad.
Who else can we talk about?
The action scenes.
Action
was really well done in this movie.
Definitely.
The ferry scene.
The ferry scene.
The ferry scene.
Oh yeah, the ferry scene was badass.
I'm not going to tell you. We're not going to spoil that. But no, not even.
No.
But the ferry scene was
badass.
Kick ass. Bokeem Woodbine played, Shocker, the guy with the gauntlets. He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He and Spidey had a couple of good scenes.
Yeah.
Ned Leeds was, the guy who played the kid who played Ned Leeds was okay. Had some funny moments here and there.
Yeah.
He wasn't annoying as I thought he was going to. He was okay.
Yeah, that's just kind of made it to more tolerable.
He's a kid. He's acting the way any kid would.
Yeah.
You can't criticize him for acting like a kid.
No, you can't.
Because kids are not going to be like, oh, that is cool. I can't believe it. No. Oh my God, you're Spider-Man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's how kids will react if they saw their friend as Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Like,
look.
You're Spider-Man. Oh my God.
Well, if they're kids overact. Kids overreact. I mean, that's why I say it's hard to criticize kid actors because, they're playing kids. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're playing high school kids.
Yeah.
If your friend was Peter Parker, you'd be screaming like a Google too.
Yeah, you can't really.
You wouldn't be saying, "Oh, you're Spider-Man." Oh,
cool.
I put my nose up at you.
Coolio. The Parentis are calling. Hold on. Oh, sorry, and we're back with a commercial break. First review of the commercial break.
I like the final scene between him and Vulture.
Oh my, yeah, that was a badass battle scene.
They're on the plane.
That was a badass battle scene.
Also, there's a big reveal that happens midway through. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to say what it is.
Me neither.
But there's a big reveal, and it kind of ties a lot of things. It kind of ties the Vulture and one of the high school kids together.
It knocked me for a loop.
I didn't see it coming.
Neither did I.
I was like, whoa, oh.
I was like, well, hello.
I was like, this guy very interesting.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Also, of course, there is a mid-credit scene. And because if you remember, there's this guy on the ferry. The guy that was leaning against the pole, who's hanging on the ledge and then fell into the water.
Yeah.
His name is Matt Gargan. That's Scorpion. So yes, they teased the Sinister Six.
Oh.
So yes, the MCU, if they don't fuck it up, possibly the next Spider-Man movie can have the Sinister Six with the Vulture, Scorpion, and hopefully some other and whoever the other four are going to be. I don't know. I hope they're good.
Yeah.
But that got my interest up.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about the relationship between Tony Stark and Peter Parker.
I thought that was really well handled.
Yeah, it's a
I love that. I
love the father-son relationship between them.
I was just about to say that.
It was amazing.
I loved it. And I like the fact that they didn't have Iron Man in that movie all that much, which is great.
Yeah.
This is a Spider-Man. My main fear was that it was that
Iron Man was going to overshadow Peter Parker.
But they didn't do that.
No.
And that was fantastic because this is a Peter Parker story. But at the same time, it made sense because it was Tony Stark who went to him in Civil War.
Yeah.
So, and they had that, the beginning of that chemistry. And they had pretty good chemistry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Agreed.
Like I said, the whole father-son dynamic was done.
I loved it.
C'est magnifique.
Exactly. I loved it.
And I like the fact that it's...
Sorry.
And I love the fact that it's Tony Stark, the guy who is the antithesis of responsibility, telling Spider-Man about
to be responsible.
I love it. And I love the fact that he's like, oh God, I just sound like my dad just now.
Yeah, right.
I also love the bits with Happy.
Oh, that was funny.
Happy has some really funny bits in this movie with Peter.
Yeah.
I thought the comic relief, the comedy was done really well.
The one scene that really stood out to me and was really hilarious was
the bathroom scene.
Yes,
The fucking bathroom.
the bathroom scene. Serious, genuine moment ruined by
The bathroom scene.
the bathroom. Ruined by some awkward Asian kid taking either a shit or a piss.
It's high school. Come on.
Yeah.
It's high school.
It was funny because what made it funny was because they waited him out. They didn't say it. They didn't try and talk over, and they were just like,
yeah, they kind of lingered that joke out a lot. But I actually liked that they did that because if you would have jumped to the next scene, then you would have lost your audience.
yeah.
So
that was funny.
Yeah, so lingering a scene like that out, then jumping to something else. That was a good call.
That was hilarious.
But I like the scene where Tony berates Parker after the whole business on the ferry.
Yep.
That was really well handled. That I enjoyed a lot. I liked it.
Definitely. And I think, and Tony was right. He was like, you kind of needed that tough love to get your butt kicked a little bit.
Well, you got to remember,
you needed it.
It's not the suit that makes the hero. It's the
hero that makes the suit. I guess.
Exactly, it is.
I guess.
Yeah, it is because Spider-Man can be anyone. That's the whole idea of Spider-Man.
Yep.
Spider-Man can be anyone.
Spider-Man could be you. Spider-Man could be me.
And Spider-Man is like Spider-Man is the light-hearted version of Batman. He's meant to inspire.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, well, those are our thoughts on Spider-Man: Homecoming. Want to give it your final rating?
I would give it a 7 out of 10. What would you give it?
I give it a solid. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Like I said, I give it a 7 because I thought overall it was a very, very good movie, very well done. There was some casting was for the most part well done, except for a few things. Michelle was very bland. What else did we talk? Oh my God, what else did we talk about that? Like the one that stood out to me was just Michelle was just so bland.
Yeah. Well, I give it an 8 out of 10. For the main principals, casting was on point. Some of the kid actors are very, very hit and miss. Some are okay, some are not. Some are actually just annoying, and like Michelle, some are just blending into the background. You don't even realize they're there.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
And she tried so hard to be funny, it was actually breaking my heart as to how boring she really was.
Right.
Like I said, Michael Keaton to me was the star of this movie. Tom Holland was on point.
Very.
Downey, to me, gave probably one of his better performances as Tony Stark.
Iron Man.
Especially as the mentor. No, who was Tony Stark? He wasn't Iron Man in this movie. He was Tony Stark.
It was barely Iron Man. It was Iron Man for like 2 scenes.
He was Tony Stark.
But mostly Tony Stark. You're right. Mostly Tony
I think
Stark.
this is one of his better,
definitely one of his better performances
as Stark.
Yeah.
Because I like the fact that they made him a mentor.
Yeah.
You're giving him more dimension with it by that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and of course, the comedy was well integrated. Some of it was also hit and miss too. There were some jokes that kind of fell flat to me, at least.
Yeah.
But not enough to make me say, she's gonna kill you.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. And also on a side note, very quick side note. Fucking people in movie theaters. Shut your fucking phones off, you morons! Fuck! There was this fucking bitch in front of me who kept flashing her phone in my eyes. It was pissing me off.
Oh,
like, you motherfucking twat! I'm trying to watch this. Turn your fucking phone off, you teenage cunt! Expect a rant on this shit on Wednesday, because I've had enough of this crap.
Oh, man.
I spent hard-earned money that I don't have to watch a movie. Keep your phone off, you teenage slut. Oh. The cock ain't going nowhere.
God damn.
Back
to your regularly scheduled program.
So yes, now that I got that out of the way, yeah, and that also takes a grade off the movie because I was inconvenienced. Yeah. And it happened during the last fucking scene of the movie.
Really?
I'm trying to watch the fight scene, and your fucking phone is flashing in my eye.
Oh.
That shit is not funny. It is not cool, you millennial sack of shit.
Oh, God.
Don't go to the movie if you're going to be on your fucking phone. What is wrong with you? Have convenience to those who want to be there.
Right. Consideration.
Is that so hard to ask when you go to a movie theater?
No, you should be able to. You should be able to sit through a movie theater.
That shit pisses me off.
You should be able to sit through a movie theater for an hour, 2 hours, whatever, without your phone.
That shit legitimately pisses me off.
I know.
I love movies. All right, I appreciate the art form of movies.
Me too.
So when I go to a fucking movie theater,
not as much as you, but I'm growing. But I can agree with you on that.
When I go to a movie theater, look, we don't go to the movies. We go to the movies. We're gonna go all the time.
No,
it's not cheap. It's expensive.
Right? It is our right as an American citizen to be able to watch the movie
and
pay for it, and watch it.
And guess what? Don't give me that. Oh, I can do. No, when you're in a movie theater, you show courtesy to people who are in there,
who actually paid their money, who actually wanted to watch the movie,
who want to be there.
Yeah.
All right. All the people around me, they were great.
Yeah.
Okay, they were good.
Laughing at the right time.
Fucking teenage twat.
Yeah, there was other
flashing
people.
her phone.
There was other
going
people
on Instagram.
There was other people like laughing at the right times, like
Yeah.
Like,
and you got someone else who was taking a selfie in the middle of the movie, but a fucking flashlight beamed me and blinded me for like 2 seconds.
So it took a selfie.
I missed like a part of the movie. It's like, what the fuck happened? I don't know, because I got a flash in my eye.
I'm sorry, that's kind of funny. Somebody took a selfie in the movie.
Yeah.
Good God.
This is a problem that needs to stop.
Yeah.
It needs to stop.
Expect a rant on Wednesday from this guy.
Expect a rant on Wednesday. I ranted now, but expect a big one on Wednesday because I ain't going to hold back.
No.
Anyway, with that as said, and yes, that does take points off because that's a poor movie theater experience for me.
Yeah.
As someone who as a pure cinephile, for me, that's disrespectful.
Oh yeah,
it's disrespectful to not only me but to people in the theater who paid their hard-earned money to want to watch this.
Oh yeah, definitely, I can agree with that. I wouldn't want, if someone did that to me, either unfortunately or fortunately, I did not have that happen. But someone
and my buddy Joe, he had a problem also. People cackling and laughing was watching the movie. It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
Well, you do laugh while you watch a movie.
No.
At the right times,
look,
of course.
Shouting out loud and talking while the movie's going on. No.
Oh yeah, that's kind of bad.
No, you don't do that. You don't do that during the movie.
No.
Anyway.
That's why you watch movies at home. So you can
all right, now to get back on track.
Right.
Like I said.
Right.
Like I said, the poor theater experience does take away from the great because it ruined some of my enjoyment out of it. But overall, the movie is a solid 8 out of 10. It is a good movie. I wouldn't say it's better than Spider-Man 2. I need to watch it a few more times to even make that assessment.
It'd probably be a perfect 9 out of 10 when you're watching it. If you were watching it at home.
Well, when I watch it a second time, I can actually
be higher if you were watching it at home.
Well, no. When I watch it again, I'll be able to pay better attention to it because we're all the way in the back.
You can give it a more critique.
And I can actually examine it better.
Right.
But for what it is, solid 8 out of 10. I think this is one of the better Spider-Man movies ever made.
Definitely.
And I'd say it's one of the better, MCU movies right now.
Mm-hmm.
I like it better than Guardians. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
That was better than Guardians.
Yeah,
I did like Guardians, but that was better.
So, solid 8 out of 10 for me.
7 out of 10 for me.
All right. Well, I'm AJ Legend.
And I'm BMX Stream.
Like, comment, subscribe. See you again next time. Later.
Peace.